Oh, hi once again. This is now Vectors video number 2. If you watch how to do our addition, you would understand. So now we're going to be moving on to subtraction, okay? So subtraction isn't that much different from addition. You're just taking away now. You're not adding, you're taking away. So this is how we do it. So like I had M that stood for me, and F that stood for my football. And when my football and our velocity is moving the same direction, what's happening, right? You see? So now we're going to subtract the vectors, okay? So we're going to be using the same things. If you watch how to do the addition portion of the video, you'll understand what I mean by when I say parentheses. Put the x and y values in parentheses so you can understand, okay, the math easier, have the operations moving easier, like you can't have a machine and the operations are messed up on the machine because it's not going to move or anything or work. We have to have our operations on point, okay? So here's the thing. Let's do this. Me, okay? Now we're going to take our x values. If you look, they're kind of like the xy coordinates, correct? You have x and y, x and y. For me, my x is 8, okay? So let's draw that into a parentheses. We have 8. And then now, see, that's how much like coordinates they are. So now we're subtracting, right? So you put subtraction sign, and we're subtracting the football's x, okay? And the football's x is 2. So we have 2, okay? There we go. I just want to draw it more clear for y'all. So now we close the parentheses and we move on to the next one, okay? We know our y, right? My y, velocity moving forward at least, was 3, correct? So we're going to put 3. And we're subtracting, right? We're not adding, we are subtracting, all right? So you subtract it. Now, you look at the football's velocity for y, right? And it's 4, okay? So you put 4 there. Bam. You see? Now you just equal them out. So 8 minus 2 equals 6, correct? And 3 minus 4 equals, good, -1. Okay? So when you put this into its new vector, formula or vector just form, what's going to happen is you're going to have your opening vector, right? And then you're going to put 6, because 6 was equal to our x, right? So you have 6, comma. And now, since -1 is equal to our y, you put it in the y space, which is going to be -1. Okay? And this is how you subtract. But I just want to throw a couple more things at you, just so you could understand more what's going on. So let's say that there was a negative, right? Let's say there was a negative for, let's say, 4. So instead of it being just a normal 4, it was -4. How would that affect this problem? Well, let me show you real quick, if you don't mind. So, let me erase. Okay. Same thing, alright? I'm going to go quicker through this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make our parentheses for our x values, which is 8 and 2. Okay? And that, well, 8 minus 2. And that was equal to 6, right? But now we have 2 minus -4. You see? And as you guys know, whenever you are subtracting a number that is a negative, it is a positive. One way I like to say this is, you see a line and a line, it's just like a plus sign, you see? But the minus and minus got confused, so you have to make it a plus, okay? So you plus them, and that would equal 6. So that our new vector velocity will be 6, 6. Thank you for watching. This was Subtraction with Timothy Cooke, okay? And we will be working on multiplication next. Please stay tuned, and the next video will be posted.